Hello everyone. Today let's go on to the chapter 2 SQL. So in the last class we have seen three tables in this slide. Retail order, SKU data, order item. They are used in Cape Cod sportswear, outdoor sportswear company. So we are going to make these three tables in our database system. This database system is MS Access. And also we are going to learn basic SQL grammars. Okay, so after we learn basic SQL grammar, we can practice that SQL statement in MS Access. So I made another video to explain how to use MS Access. So after you learn the basic SQL statement, you can watch the MS Access video also, video together. Okay, let's go on to the basic SQL. So the first SQL statement is select statement. Okay, so this select statement is most useful because this selector will give you the searching functionality among the data stored in database. Okay, so the most of the requirement is searching some wanted, some necessary conditions. Okay, so this select statement is called as a query also. So select and search query are the same meanings in SQL. So equals query. Okay, so this select statement grammar is here. So select from where. This is select statement grammar or syntax. So in order to use a select statement, you must follow this syntax. Select from where. After select, you can specify column names. So what kind of data do you want to search from these tables? Okay, this table may be multiple tables. Okay, and also after where keyword, you can specify conditions to search. Okay, this is a basic syntax of a select statement. Today we will learn this select syntax basically, and all SQL statements must end with semicolons. Okay, so you must enter semicolon to show this is the end of a SQL statement. So that's basic rules. Okay, go to next one. This is a first example of SQL statement, select statement. Select department, comma, buyer from SKU data. So department and buyer are column names in these tables. SKU data is table names. Okay, if you run this SQL statement, we can get the result as these tables: department and buyer columns. Okay, just specify this department column and buyer column. The result also has department and buyer. And there is no where clause here. So that means that there is no conditions to search these data. So all of the data, 8 data, will be searched from this SQL statement. Okay, that's the first example. This is specific columns on one tables. Okay, and you can specify the order of columns. Yes, you can exchange buyer and department here. Then it's intuitively it follows this orders, buyer and department sequence will be the result. Okay, there is also no where clause here. All of the data will be searched. And new keyword in SQL is distinct. Distinct means that every data has no duplicate data. Okay, so you can specify, you can add this distinct keyword in select statement. Select buyer is column names. Before that, you can specify distinct keyword. Then the result will generate only no duplicate data. Okay, so without this distinct, there were 8 data in the previous slide, but there were some duplicate data in buyer columns. If you add distinct keyword before buyer columns, then there is no duplicate data in buyer columns here, as you can see here. So Cindy Law, Jerry Martin, Nancy Meyer, Peter Hansen, every data is distinct in the different one. Okay, but you must be careful that this distinct will apply only for buyer columns, the first columns. The distinct must be placed before all columns, and it must apply to the first columns. So that is syntax of this distinct. This distinct does not apply to this department. Okay, you can see that the proof here, evidence here that water sports, the same water sports is here. That means that distinct does not apply to the department columns, only apply to the buyer columns. Okay, so here distinct should be in front of a column list and used only for only one columns, the first columns. Okay, that's the rule of distinct. Okay. And also you can use wildcard characters, especially asterisk star symbols means that all columns. So if you specify asterisk instead of specific column names, then it means that every columns in the tables. Okay, so it will show every data in the tables because there is no where clause here, there is no condition, and column list are used as asterisk. That means that I will search every data, every columns from the tables. So it will show all of the data in these tables. So eight data were searched here. And now you can specify where clause. Okay, in most application, in most situation, you need some conditions to search. Okay, so the condition can be specified after where clause. In this example, department must be water sports. Okay, so only water sports will be searched from these examples. And also you must be careful that in order to specify a character string, okay, character string in SQL, you must use single quotation mark. Yes, this is a single quotation mark. Okay, and also this single quotation mark is different from these symbols. This, okay, so this single quotation mark located at the next of Enter key in the keyboard. Okay, in general programming language, for character string, they will use double quotation mark in C language or Java language, but in SQL, we must use single quotation mark for character string. Inside of this character string, they are case sensitive. That means that you must be careful about the capital letter or small letters. And also they will distinguish this space also. Okay, then the result will have only water sports department. Okay, the 4 data were searched. And also you can specify some specific column names here instead of asterisk, and also you can specify some conditions for the searchings. Okay, so this will be interpreted as that SKU description and the buyer column will be searched from SKU data that has climbing department. Yes, this is the result. Only climbing department will be searched, and also only SKU description and department column will be searched. If you run this SQL statement. Okay, now this is just an explanation about Microsoft Access. Okay, so we are going to use Microsoft Access as a beginning DBMS. So this explains what is Microsoft Access and how to use it. This Microsoft Access is also one of Microsoft Office. The user interface is very similar to other Microsoft Access tools like PowerPoint or Excels. It consists of a menu here and some tools here, and the left window is about object window in this database, and right is for result window. So the result of the SQL statement will be shown at the right window here. And in order to create one SQL statement, you must execute this create menu, and there is query design in here. Then you can create one SQL statement. Okay, we can see that at our Microsoft Access video. And after that, you can create or you can compose SQL statement here. This interface is a user-friendly interface, but we will not use this user-friendly interface for SQL composition. So instead of that, we must change SQL view as SQL instead of this design view. Okay. And here SQL view can be used. This one, yes. If this one is SQL view user interface. So in here you can enter or you can compose some SQL statement here. In here select is already exist here, but you can compose any SQL statement in this window. Yes, this one was the first example. Select department and the buyer from SKU data. This was the first example in our slide. So you can also enter this first SQL statement. Then you can run or execute this SQL statement by clicking this run tools. Okay, so this exclamation symbol means run or execute the SQL statement here. Then the result will be shown at the right window here. The result is the same as our slider, and we can check this result is the same as our experiment in the next video. And we can save this query. We can reuse this query if you save this queries. This query was a very simple one. That means that we do not save these queries, but I have seen very long queries. I have seen about 4 pages in A4 size. That is one SQL statement. Then we must save that queries in order to analyze, in order to make a correction. Then at that time we can save the queries. So in order to save the query, you can save as dialog, then type the query name here, then OK. That will be saved. Or you can click right mouse here, then there is a save context menu, then you can save these queries also. And if one query is saved, that will be shown at the object window here. So you can check it and you can reuse it, this saved queries here, view, then you can modify it and you can execute it. This is executed result of this saved queries.